get away, let's go someplace, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report news break. Well, as many of us suspected, Trump succumbed to Israeli pressure, and according to reports, he has attacked Isfahan, Fordo, uh, and the other nuclear site that's in Iran. These were the hardened sites that it took American firepower. Now that you look back at the whole setup, it seems that the whole thing was a setup from the beginning. They had step 1, 2, and 3 already set up, and left the rest of us wondering by saying 2 weeks, but that was all a ruse. Anyway, many people fear that because Russia offered Iran help and Iran refused, that now if things are too far, Iran might ask for Russian help to fight against the U.S., because that does add another variable in the war between Iran and Israel. But Iran still has the upper hand, because even if you say that you bombed Fordo and Isfahan, and even if you say you destroyed these sites, that's only a power plant, right? And that's only Iran gets its own uranium from its own mines. Iran has its own scientists, its own knowledge, so they can rebuild these sites. But the damage that Israel is taking in its own capital, Tel Aviv, is definitely some stuff that probably brings more terror to that society than bombing some power plants does. But even if you do destroy Iran's nuclear sites, you have two of the biggest nuclear powers in the world that are allied with Iran, so they could just launch nukes on you. So it seems like this exercise is just America trying to hold on to its hegemony in its last gasp. It's very sad to see, as someone who is an American citizen, um, very desperate acts that we've been seeing here lately. We've been hearing the rhetoric for years, but to see it actually go down in the midst of American protest, um, this whole thing seems like a big cluster. But we'll be right back. You guys like, share, and subscribe. This is WD3 and the Hill Report News Break. Uh, big breaking news. America attacks Iran. This is something that we've feared for a long time, but we've heard the rhetoric for even longer. Let's see what Iran and its allies will do in response. But very bad news. U.S. attacks Iran. We'll be right back.
Just going to bring you some breaking news coming into us here at Sky News, and it is from President Trump on his Truth Social site, where he has posted this statement. We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. He goes on to say on his Truth Social post, congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So that statement there within the last few moments from Donald Trump, US President, confirming that the US has now completed, as he puts it, a very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran.
Good evening. I'm Wade Johnson in New York at ABC News headquarters. We're coming on the air at this hour because we have breaking news. President Trump has just announced on social media that the U.S. has just completed 3 successful attacks on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. This is the post that he put out just a short time ago. We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That statement from President Trump right there, if you'll remember, he gave a 2-week deadline for him to consider whether or not he was going to use those bunker-busting bombs on that Iranian nuclear site. And now the president making that decision tonight.
So yeah, guys, welcome back. This is WD3 and the Hill Report News Break. We just received word that President Trump has given the green light and has attacked Iran's 3 of its hardened nuclear facilities. Definitely not good news for the world. I don't know what was to be gained by doing this, but it may increase Iran's motive and reasoning for raining down more missiles, even more missiles on Iran. They've been taking down the very capital of Israel. And I don't think the citizens of Israel are used to actually the war being brought to them. They're more used to doing things like, for example, when the hospital was bombed in Israel, they were crying foul. But how many hospitals, 39 to be exact, in Palestine have been bombed? But that is always glossed over. So this doesn't seem to have any real end game that's going to be positive for America or Israel. They still got to be in the region unless they plan on packing up the regime and going somewhere else. But it's not going to be a very safe neighborhood for them with all of the things. You have the Iraq war, Afghanistan, Libya. Russia is probably more motivated to help its neighbors after what's going down in Ukraine. So many reasons for America to probably be given its last gasp of its hegemony and its imperial aspirations. It's very sad to see. You guys like, share, and subscribe. This is the Hill Report News Break. This is WD3. We are sitting on some very, very breaking news. Bible prophecy, even the Persians and the Mede attacking Babylon, or Babylon attacking the Persians and the Medes, which probably will warrant a response, because when Israel attacked Iran, I'm telling you, Israel was not ready for that response. So let's see if Iran attacks the bases over in the Middle East, the U.S. bases in Bahrain, and some other bases in Iraq. Those things in Kurdistan are probably going to be attacked, probably by tonight, no doubt. But Iran notoriously sits on its decisions. They play chess. So far, their chess moves have been very great. They haven't needed the assistance of their allies, which Israel calls in their ally right off the bat after talking all that smack, right? But anyway, this is WD3's Hill Report News Break. You guys tell me what you think. Huge breaking news. America attacks Iran after decades of talking. Now they finally do it. What is Iran going to do in response? They very famously rained down catastrophic missiles on Tel Aviv, the capital of Iran, in response to Israel attacking them. Israel, mind you. But guys, like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. This is the Hill Report, WD3, and we are out.